Since we're on the topic of cats, we just lost Chadwick Boseman. I don't know if that was a good segue.
Black Panther.
Like it came as it came out, I was like, hold on. I don't know if that came.
That'll work.
Black Panther. I was trying to get there. The Black Panther.
Almost.
It wasn't bad.
Almost.
It wasn't bad. I knew where you was going.
Yeah.
It was better than my Kobe Bryant segue, Al.
Huh?
It was better than my Kobe Bryant segue.
But now on a more serious note, though, we lost Chadwick Boseman, legend. Just off the Black Panther series alone, like he gonna be, just always gonna go on for a long time because like he was like the real. We had black superheroes, but he was like the first one to really, get that big push, that mainstream, push. So it was big to a lot of like black kids growing up, just seeing a black superhero. And he's gone now. And he also did a bunch of iconic movies, playing Jackie Robinson, James Brown. So just a overall legend. What's y'all thoughts? What do y'all think about the loss and his legacy?
Man,
he definitely got shoes. He definitely got some shoes to fill. I don't. Speaking on the Black Panther, if they try to continue that joint, the only way I could see them continuing that joint is if I think if they have a lookalike or whatever. They did the what was it, the Fast and the Furious.
that was his brother though. That was his real brother.
Yeah, but I'm saying they gotta have somebody that looks alike, and it's gonna have to be some CGI type shit where it has to look like him or whatever. I don't think nobody is really gonna be going for anybody else doing the Black Panther.
Corey, are you talking about like for the entire movie, or are you talking about like for a scene or something?
I'm talking about the entire movie. If they're gonna do a whole Black Panther movie, they have to.
They haven't even.
Are they going to though?
No, they haven't even started filming that shit.
So they haven't filmed any part of 2, right?
No, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
They're
gonna get another person, man. I hate to say it, but they're gonna get another person.
Don't be surprised if like a couple years from now they you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna do it right away, but yeah, probably a couple years from now.
Because he was about to be part of the second Marvel Universe shit anyway.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, we had about 5, 6 Batmans, 5 Supermans. I mean, they can do another Black Panther.
He was gonna have like 5 or 6 like Black Panthers, like
easy,
easy evolutions, like easy, yeah.
He's gonna be hopping in movies.
How that joint broke records, shit.
Yeah.
I seen a meme that was trying to get. Who was it? The dude that did Killmonger or whatever his name? I think they was trying to get him to make
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, I think they were trying to get him to. I think there's another, like Paul was saying, another evolution or some shit of Black Panther. It's probably
because I think he turns anyway. It was gonna be a lot, but we laughed at the beginning, but all serious, like that shit hit me. Like when I found out, I honestly had to check like 3 or 4 sources. Just to make sure it was real, because I was like, ain't no way this man, you know what I'm saying? Like all of his strength, all of his knowledge, how he talked. I was like, dang, like that really hurt.
That was the thing that made me think, like, I wonder if he already was like laying out his legacy for real because he knew he didn't have that much time.
And so that goes into the whole, that goes into the avenue where he did all of these movies, especially with Black Panther starting off, and he was diagnosed 4 years ago.
Right.
So that's big. That's big for me, and that kind of goes into just segue a couple episodes back how we talked about as Black men. We always like fight through our battles, our individual battles, or what we're going through personally. And
we always Gucci.
Yeah, and we don't really portray, or we don't really talk about what's going on, because we want to benefit, we want to benefit our family, want to benefit our friends. We want to tell you, give life to you, not make you feel sorry for us. And so, that just goes into that aspect too. So, just shout outs to him, man. And I don't know if this is true, guys, but I've heard from interviews and stuff that he didn't even tell his family. I'm like, bro, that's hard. Like, if you don't even tell your immediate family about this, like, and your mother ain't, praying for you or
right
or whatever, like, hard, bro. That's hard. Going through that by yourself.
I think he probably let him know like that last
Probably
like
later, yeah.
yeah, after he like got
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
think I
Because
saw
like
something
that's like a
about him.
whirlwind.
He was with them when he was, you know, on the deathbed or whatever. I think he was with them or whatever. I seen
Right.
something. Like that.
Yeah, but from what I heard, I think and he ain't telling him until this year.
Right.
So,
That's what I mean. Yeah.
That's hard, man.
It is. But man, legacy like unmatched for real. Like I've never seen anybody do that many fucking autobiographies and just like take on personalities like that and like have showmanship with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like he made it like cool to have like he set a standard for real. Set a standard with that shit. And he was about to do that first Black Samurai movie too. Fuck.
Oh, was he?
Who's gonna replace him with that?
Oh, he was? Damn.
Yeah.
That movie was done.
Wesley Snipes out here.
It might be. You know what? It might be. I don't even know.
Nah, they said his last movie he finished filming as a joint with Viola Davis.
Yeah, and it was on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a Denzel Washington directed joint.
Oh shit.
That wasn't the message. No, that's not a message from the King. What movie y'all talking about?
No, it's not out yet. It's not out yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got to see
that message from the King was straight too.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, all
that was
movies.
dope. That was dope.
Yeah, that shit was straight.
It was a long ass movie, but it was dope.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. That's one of the first movies I saw after Black Panther.
Yep. By the way, just if y'all haven't seen his speech that he gave on Howard University, please just listen to it.
I ain't seen it. Yeah,
it's inspiring. It's inspiring, and it's geared towards Black people. And it just, it's like words of encouragement, man. He talks about what he went through and some of his battles, and how he had no choice but to, strive and strive for the best. And
right.
He also talked about how he only picks roles that empower Black people, because he had one role on TV where he was portrayed as like somebody that was a robber and a hustler and stuff like that, and he couldn't sleep at night. And so he said,
I ain't see that one.
Yeah, he said he shifted his whole mindset, and he wanted to be somebody that Black people could look at TV and look up to. So just if you haven't been able to look at it, like I think it's like 20 minutes, something like that, maybe even longer, but it's amazing. Like,
I didn't even know he went to Howard.
Yeah, and to add on to Paul's point, like they said, like his first real acting gig out of college was All My Children. I think that was in like 2003 or something like that.
That's the
one. You said All My Children?
All My Children, the soap opera. And I think that was the same genre where he was portrayed as like a robber or whatever. And like, he literally had a conflict. And the crazy part about how life goes full circle, conflict with the set director and everybody about like how that joint portrayed him and how that joint portrayed Black people. And then if I'm mistaken, Michael B. Jordan ended up playing that same role at that.
Oh,
damn.
You're right.
He tutored Michael B. Jordan for 3 months.
And that was Michael B. Jordan's first shit too.
Yep.
Yeah. So
yeah.
And then we talk about like, and I don't want to try to compare the two, but like somehow how we talk about how like methodical LeBron is with his answers and like questions. Like when we see Chadwick and you seen like the different interviews, all his interviews. Like to me, I always thought it was like a little nervous twitch or what have you, but he was really like being processed. I mean, he was really being methodical in his thinking, and he was literally give like an in-depth answer on every question that was asked. And it wasn't even just like I'm saying, like I'm gonna try to give you a surface level question or a surface level answer. I'm literally gonna give you an exact answer on how I'm feeling, how that joke relates to me, how that joke can empower, how that joke can empower culture or anything of the sort. And every time it was like impactful, like, and I was like, damn, And the other thing I think about, and I always wonder this, and this is just me. I always wonder this. So like, even as you're battling and you're putting on like so many different, and not even him, but like we're battling and we're putting out so much energy to like build our own legacy. At what point in time, like, do we balance and like, compartmentalize and actually rest? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say that like all the acting roles and the different stress that you're putting on your body is the true cause of like his like untimely death, but like at what time do we rest, and like how do we balance that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we want to put out so much stuff for our legacy, but at the same time, if we don't rest and don't like bring it down, how do like that's always the tough balance that I've always had. You know what I'm saying? Like working and trying to figure out exactly like how much effort to put in, because even as you think about it, like growing back, like and my family for say, like, you know what I'm saying, like it was always the man of the house that necessarily like transition early, and it seemed like it was always due to like the stress and like all the work ethic and like the extra hours and everything always putting in. But at the same time, you're supposed to do that, but at the same time, it's like that was always my dilemma, and I don't know if anybody else had that dilemma or always thought about that, but that's off the Chadwicks of it.
Yeah, I thought about
that. Makes sense.
That's a good topic, because I think that's something that we should speak on too. But go ahead, Ryan.
It also go with diet too. But go ahead.
Yeah. Like if he had more rest, he had more time to recoup. I thought about that, but at the same time, maybe he thought the end wasn't there, and that's why he was trying. You know, he's been fighting for a long year, so maybe he was putting the pedal to the metal because he knew his time was coming up. So.
But I think he also realized that he had a purpose too.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess.
What's up, Brian? Oh, I didn't even know you came in here. What up, nigga? My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess. And this, I think Marcus had touched on this a couple episodes ago. But like when a man like finds his purpose, that is like the ultimate like thing to find in life. When you find your purpose, and it seemed like that's what he found. I mean, there wasn't no stopping him, and not even cancer. You know what I'm saying? So,
true.
Yeah,
I do feel like that though.
Like I do feel like he was on a mission for those 4 years. Like when he found out, I feel like I don't know. And I was talking to people about this too. Like I don't know what clicked with who he was talking to. But just think about Chadwick Boseman being Black Panther and being the first superhero of our time. Like, how did he get into that role? It was a mindset. He was like, I'm gonna do this, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Like, that's how I feel. I feel when he got that role, it could have been so many other superhero, black stars that we look up to, Idris Elba, Will Smith, whatever. It could have been so many people that we already accustomed to. I feel like it's more special that he did that, and he was, to me, he wasn't a superstar that I would say, hey, he needs to be. Like, that wouldn't have been the first choice, but he was perfect for it.
He earned that shit.
Hey, I know what you're saying. I think it kind of made it special that he didn't have like that super long Will Smith, those like Denzel Washington. Like he kind of like had a strong short run, but that short run was like a iconic short run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was special. It was like meant to be just for him. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like you said. I think that like it was kind of like almost like Tupac. Like it wasn't like he wasn't there for a long time, but when he was there, like he made his mark. And then you know what I'm saying. And now that little moment in time gonna be remembered for a long ass time. Cause like I said, like when I first heard he passed, like that shit did sting because I'm just like, man, that like he was the black superhero. And now he gone. You know, it's like when what's his name? I guess you would say even when Superman got paralyzed, the original Superman was like how Superman got paralyzed. It's like that same kind of shit. It's like even similar to Kobe. It's like how Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Like these are heroes. Like these, you know what I'm saying? These people ain't supposed to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I feel like it gives like a psychological impact. It's like just for everybody watching, just shows like, it kind of like shows you your own mortality. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Even Black Panther could go, Kobe could go, like, you know what I mean? Like that, it kind of puts that in perspective. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
When he did James Brown, I think that's when it kind of.
That's my shit.
It was
that shit too.
Anybody that know me know I watch that joint like at least like once, twice a week.
Yeah.
I remember the first time you watched that shit, you was talking about that shit.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's my shit.
I've only seen it like 3 times.
He got the walk down, the talk, like
the
dance,
the swag, the whole swag he had.
Everything.
Presence on the mic.
Even when he said he was doing Black Panther, he said he was studying like Nelson Mandela and shit. Went over to Africa and everything.
You know, the producers wanted his character to have an American accent, and he was like, "Nah." Yeah.
There's no way.
That's
Wakanda's even like the battleground for fucking the Avengers shit. All the Endgame, that's all Wakanda. I didn't even realize that shit. I just watched that shit again too, like the other day.
Me and Kaden was watching when he first got on the Civil War, like when he first showed up. He was watching
that first scene when he was in the car and he was trying to get Bucky.
Yeah. That was actually a good Captain America movie too. That's probably one of the best ones.
That was the best.
That might be the best one. That Civil War shit.
Hey, I actually, I've heard somebody else say the same exact thing. They said that Captain America joint was probably the best one.
That was.
Ryan was talking about that a couple episodes ago. That Civil War joint.
That shit was serious. That shit was serious right there.
And then the one scene in Endgame when the portal opened up and he walked through with his little warrior woman tribe.
Ready to fucking go.
Crazy. The movie theater went crazy.
Yeah, I remember that shit too.
I am here.
Yeah,
I was in Georgia. They were wilding out.
The Black Panther director,
Black Power.
The Black Panther director, like when he released his statement, he was saying basically like he had a gift, and just like in the Black Panther movie, like that like spirit realm, he's talking like to his ancestors. He said like he really think he had that gift, and him having that gift to talk to ancestors is how he was able to channel to do people that passed away, like Jackie Robinson and James Brown. Like he has that gift.
Damn, that's true. Oh, that's a good look. Yeah.
And none of the movies was whack. You can see like you'll see where Bama's try to act like somebody that passed away or whatever the fuck, and them joints be, they be long and drawn out, and like, all right, when this movie gonna be over? I watched it just to watch it, whatever. But them joints was like that. All his joints was like that.
Yeah, all of them.
And he had to, like, even as you think about it, like the dialect and the body stature to go along with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the body stature might be remotely easy, but the dialect, to be able to pull off a James Brown accent, to be able to pull off a Jackie Brown accent, to pull off a Thurgood Marshall accent, a fucking judge, and then to pull off an accent of Wakanda. Like, that's just monumental, and that's just difficult.
It's genius. It's genius.
What'd you say, B?
I said all around, he had colon cancer the whole time.
Yeah.
While having that shit is unreal.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man, that was like an angel.
Because if you think about it, he got a 10-hour day, filming. That's usually legit. That's how much they do. Some people do 12 hours. And then he got to go home and battle with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like, all right, let me go on vacation and chill. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I got to battle with my body being weak. Like when I go home,
but even with that,
that's more motivation though. It make you feel like you're not doing enough out this joint.
Salute.
Yeah, because even with like that 10-hour day, you still going home and prepping for the next day for real. That acting shit, you gotta know lines, you gotta have emotion. Just like you said, certain characters, you gotta set yourself in that fucking like that shit is draining, man, mentally. Like
speaking on what you said. I forgot what movie and exactly what role, but Michael B. Jordan was saying, I forgot what movie, but he said he played a role where afterward he had to like go to therapy because he couldn't like break character. So he had to like relearn himself.
That was Killmonger.
Yeah, Killmonger. That's what he said. Yeah, he said he had to he had to go to therapy to not be Killmonger anymore. Like that's some deep.
I can see that.
Hey. But honestly,
you know that I feel like that's what happened to Tupac with Bishop and Juice. I feel like Tupac became
Bishop.
He
did.
Juice.
He did.
That, you know what I'm saying?
He was Bishop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even above the rim, he started tipping a little bit. He was tipping a little bit above the rim.
Yeah.
When he started playing with it.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Did he have any children?
Not.
Okay.
Was he married?
Yeah, he just.
Yeah.
He was okay.
Damn, no legacy.
Oh, never mind. Damn, Miami won.
He does have a legacy. That Black Panther shit is a legacy in itself.
No. I'm talking about.
He didn't even need children, bro. He got a legacy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he don't have no children. That's the poor man's legacy. I'm sorry, my poor man.
Hey, Corey.
Damn.
Put him on mute.
But I was just saying,
What?
But what just happened?
It would have been nice to have if he has. That makes it more worse. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't he didn't have no kids. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you meant. You need a translator. I know what you meant, dog.
Tell him what he meant. Tell us what he meant, Phil. Tell us what he meant.
He meant to say it's probably more fulfilling having that bloodline behind you. You know what I'm saying? I know what you mean. Yeah, your legacy lives on, if you will. You're just saying his legacy stops at him, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly.
All right. Yeah. Express yourself.
Exactly. Y'all know I love the movies. We just said I love the movies.
Yeah, but no, I still think he was a great man though too. Not even just for the movie. Just like Paul was saying with the speeches and everything, he was like empowering people, man. Like he's still a great like person. Aside from that, I think that adds to your legacy too.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Exactly, it does.
I don't want to down anybody, and this is not a down on anybody else. But if you look at like Christian Bale and just some of these other actors that portray, and by the way, I love fucking Batman. Batman is one of my top fucking.
I love fucking Bale too. I love Bale just for that.
The Dark Knight,
but there are superheroes that are not. You know what I'm saying? They're some bad motherfuckers. Like they're not role models. Like when they go out. Ben
Affleck played Batman.
Civilization and society, like they got fucking like warrants and fucking they get arrested and they fucking bad people. Like, so I just want to say shout out to Boseman because I never heard.
Nothing bad.
I hope they don't try to put any dirt on his name, but I never heard anything thrown on him where he had issues or was being mean. Or racial or anything. So
that's why I threw a Ben Affleck name out there. He played Batman, and apparently I think his wife wanted to divorce him and all that shit because he was going out here getting drunk and
he cheated on his wife.
He had a drinking problem. He had a legit drinking problem.
But they got back together though. They got back together so people can change.
Did y'all see when Chadwick was playing Black Panther and he was on SNL? He was on that Black Jeopardy jump.
Yeah.
I love that episode, dog. I love that episode.
That was hilarious.
Even then, he was uplifting people. He was uplifting.
Yeah, he was.
Was that the giant Kenan?
Yeah.
What's his name?
He was talking about the potato salad.
With the raisins. Hey, he a G for that shit. He a G for that.
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
That shit was funny too.
It must be bland as shit. It's bland.
Did y'all see when he was on Jimmy Fallon and like the people was talking to the mythical Black Panther poster? So people would like come up and like present themselves and talk to like the mythical Black Panther poster, you know what I'm saying? Like the poster. And like he literally came from behind the screen as they were talking to him. And it would be like people like, dog, like I love what you did for this for our community, for the culture. Like this movie is everything. Like me and my sons went to go see it, blah, blah, blah. And like literally he comes behind the curtain and like literally like you just see everybody just like, oh. So
I saw a snippet.
That's dope.
That joint's dope. Like they got a person. It was a HU student, and the joke's funny as hell because it is like an HU student. She's like, yeah, HU, and then like
HU.
She did the HU joke, and then like she started talking about how like you know what I'm saying like he always represented for Howard, et cetera, and then he comes out from behind the curtain. He's like HU, and she's like. No. Like you not gonna respond to my HU? You not gonna respond to my HU? Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's dope.
People get the vibe like he was the type of cat like he seems like he would have fit right in with us. You know what I'm saying? Like you got off like that same energy. I feel like I think a lot of people relate with him just for the simple fact that I don't know. He just seemed like he was a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? Definitely flight room worthy for sure.
Mm-hmm. It would definitely be missed.
Facts.
One up.
Yeah, man. Paul
Black Panther out.
He actually